So, Bear Grylls is one of Britain's best adventurers. He's built a career on surviving in the harshest of environments and often takes celebrity guests like Julia Roberts, Kate Winslet and Barack Obama. Remember that? That was great, actually, along
It was
the
good.
It was really
well,
good.
now the former SAS soldier is giving the public a chance to experience some of his greatest thrills at the Bear Grylls Adventure at the NEC in Birmingham. And Mr Grylls joins us from there now.
Ooh,
live.
hello.
Bloody hell, sorry.
Piers Morgan!
Sorry.
What have I done to you? You need Susanna Reid to keep you in check.
Sorry, but literally Santa Claus was flying
Just
up and down.
flew
I thought we'd lost him.
Oh,
the moment of exclamation.
Well,
Mr Grylls, good morning to you.
It is all go here.
What are you doing to Father Christmas,
What
Bear?
is going on?
Nice to be with you. Well, we're getting Santa ready for Christmas. You know, rumour had it that Santa was getting a little bit out of shape this year, so we thought we'd put him through his paces. We've got him in the wind tunnel behind us here, getting used to falling through the sky. We're about to take him on the climbing walls. He's got to get up those roofs and down the chimneys. We're going to run him around the salt course, get him ready. The one thing we don't want to disappoint on is Christmas. Whatever happens with the rest of the country at the rest of the time is irrelevant. We're focused on good, positive vibes here at the Bear Grylls Adventure, delivering Christmas and helping Santa do his job.
All right, that's enough of the sales pitch, Grylls.
He'd prefer to fly on Santa Magic. He doesn't look massively happy, poor Santa.
It looks like he's had a few too many sherries, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, look, Bear, very interesting development for you. You are now a global ambassador for the Scouts, and you said something really interesting yesterday, which I wanted to talk to you about, which was about the issue of whether young Muslim men in particular could join the Scouts and perhaps find another pathway in life to avoid being radicalised and so on. Tell me about that.
Well, all I know is that scouting is growing more than ever before. Our waiting lists get longer and longer with this worldwide force for good, 50 million strong. And I think what people love, young people love, is that pride, identity, purpose and adventure and community. You know, they're doing these adventures together. And I think when you give young people that, they come alive. When you don't give it to young people, that's when people get taken into gangs or other sort of bad things. So we're seeing an incredible growth in the Muslim community, people reaching out to us saying, we want our young people to have those British values, that pride, that sense of purpose, that identity, that adventure. Scouting provides it. Come and tell us about it. So we're seeing that huge growth. I'm really proud of that. I love going and meeting these incredible Muslim scouts, shining bright, real sense of family and unity about them, and good for them and well done scouting.
I mean, that's very interesting because I think a lot of people, obviously ignorantly, might assume that the scouting was connected to the Church of England. It's frequently held in churches, isn't it, and church halls, but you're saying not so.
Say that again.
I think most people assume that scouting is connected to Christianity, to the Church of England. It's usually held in church or church halls, very often scouts take place. So I don't think many people would realise that all faiths can join and are welcome to.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. You know, listen, scouting definitely has a faith-based heritage to it, but, you know, I meet incredible you know, Hindu scouts and Buddhist scouts and Muslim scouts and Christian scouts all over the world, all working together, that sense of family and kindness and respect. And you think that's how we heal the world, you know, from the inside out through friendships. And nothing does it like scouting. I see it, you know, I see it every day. Wherever we're filming in the world, I'll meet some local scouts, unified by the NEC, unified by that common sense of good values. And, you know, it's kind of, for me, it's really clear to see. But I suppose it's, you know, hey, listen, it's never as simple as that, is it? But I do see young people being the answer to so many global issues. And I see scouting providing positive things to young people. Yeah,
I mean, on that same theme, when you see, Bear, the appalling knife crime that we're seeing in so many parts of the country now, not least London, where we're speaking from, do you think that scouting and that kind of community spirit could now be used in a much more aggressive manner, perhaps, to get these kids who are drifting into gangs, who perhaps come from broken homes, whatever it may be?
Be more proactive.
Yeah, whatever the reason. Should we be actively trying to get more of them into scout movements?
We are, and it's working, is the answer. In the UK, we're now in 500 of the toughest communities you know, reaching into these estates and really having a positive impact. I mean, but I see it on a global level as well. I've just read an amazing story a couple of days ago about Colombian gangs, scouting providing a positive alternative to kids joining gangs, and these scout groups growing in these mega tough Colombian areas. And you think, well, it's not complicated. Kids want that pride, purpose, values, and adventure. And if you don't give the positive side of it, kids go to the negative side of it. But at heart, that's what it's about. It's that sense of belonging and kind of pride and purpose.
And what, finally, Bear, what survival tips would you give Theresa May as she reaches crunch time in the Brexit negotiations?
Well, two things. Like Santa in the wind tunnel is still going, well done. Oh, no, he's Hannah. Resilience. Whoever you are in politics, you know, listen, lead with the heart and be resilient. But let's hope we get to a place that, you know, keeps both sides happy, eh? It's Christmas. We only want good things. We want peace, prosperity for all of us. And let's try and focus on that rather than the disunity, eh?
Well, have you
got grubs in your pocket still? Last time, every time I see him, he's always got wriggly grubs in his pocket. Have you got it today?
No.
Would you, final question, Bear?
I really love my job. I love my job. Very happy.
Bear, would you ever go into politics? Would you ever go into politics? When I hear you talking about these issues and about leadership and resilience, why would you not go into politics?
Well, because I think there's so many different ways in the modern day that you can influence and have a positive effect on people. You know, in the old days, it had to be through politics, but now we do it through the media, we do it dynamically through scouting. And for me, it's something I'm so passionate about, young people, you know, is really trying to empower them with skills for their lives. But politics now is just one medium to do that. I don't think I have the kind of, I'd hate to have 50% of the population just hating you. I think that's a hard one. Good for them, you know. But, you know, we do also need good people in politics. So for other people out there, go for it. But for me, I love my job, love hanging out with Santa, love adventure, love the Scouts, staying focused.
You see, if I thought only 50% of the public would hate me, I'd run for politics tomorrow.
A huge improvement.
Try a 99% disapproval rating. Bear, it's great to talk to you. The Bear Grylls Adventure base camp in Birmingham. It's a fantastic day out for all the family, really. I think you're doing a great job, Bear, with that, with the scouting. Keep it going, mate. Good to talk to you. And if we don't see you before, Merry Christmas.
Well done to Santa. Goodness me.
Have a Merry Christmas, almost as merry as that bloke behind you.
Santa, real hero of the day.
He really is.
The real hero. Well done.
Take care, Bear. All the best.